Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm sorry I've been gone for quite a while. I have some exciting news that I'll announce in the next video. However, I just wanted to do an updated video for probably one of the biggest questions that I get on my channel. It's basically about my eyebrows. Everybody is commenting asking for an updated video. They want to know if the color fades. You know, what does it look like without the makeup on? And then, you know, you get a few negative comments of people that don't think you should have done it, but you know what? It was one of the best decisions I ever made, and I'm very happy about it. So in this video, I'm going to be removing all my makeup and showing you exactly what my eyebrows look like without everything on it. Okay, so let's go ahead and show you guys what the brows look like without putting on any makeup or anything around them. This is them ungroomed. You could see here where the brownish tone of the ink, where it is. And you could tell I don't have any hair here, which is the whole purpose of why I got this done. I really wanted to be able to bring them closer together, you know, and make them look a little more natural. So this is where it ends. We'll lift the hairs out of the way so you can see. Now I only have 1 or 2 hairs really holding on to here. Yeah, so that's about it. Now the way I trim them, I'm just going to show you here really quickly. I will tend to brush up. This is just how I do mine. You know, everybody might do them a little different. You take your scissors, cut right through there. Now you'll see I still have some that have grown outside of where that where the tattooed liner is, and I would just tweeze those right out. Okay, same with this up here. The only difference is I don't really trim anything here because there is really nothing, but I will just take a little bit off the point part there. Once I've done that, I comb them downward. Take my scissors, okay. So that's essentially how I do it. The only other thing I would do is I would take this, my tweezers, and just clean up. Now I never used to get hairs down here. I get the very rare light ones down here, so I just pluck those out. And then I kind of just remove these top ones that don't fit within the rest of the eyebrow. Okay, so you'll see that it is still very sparse. And that's okay, because I do color them in still. So once you've cleaned it up enough, you can really see at this point, you know, how much hair I do not have in this middle part. Now, this has nothing to do with the tattooing itself. This is more so because whenever I'm in the shower or wash my face, I always scrub really hard here. Like it just itches and it feels almost like orgasmic for me to like scratch that hard there. The, you know, downside to this is that I do remove a lot of the hairs from here. So that would probably explain why my sister's always had hair in here to tweeze and I have absolutely nothing. So that's why some of the tattoo is also gone. It has only been a year. She says that we can do these every year or 2, but I'll probably go back in about another 6 months and have them done again. So yeah, let's go ahead and start penciling or powdering them in. So I will usually start right in the middle here. And I kind of just re-outline what she's already done. Okay, and I go out a little there. Now, although she did tattoo in between the hairs, I still run my brush, my crayon, the pencil through them, just because it gives it like a waxier stick. So when I go over it later with some powder, it stays adhered to the skin much nicer. Okay, so you can see the difference. Let's see if I can back up. You can see the difference here. I know everybody says that I have one eyebrow higher than the other. I actually don't. I have this habit of like lifting and doing this weird thing, so I have to like really try and focus on not doing that with my eyebrows. But anyways, you can tell the difference, right? This has been ungroomed, and that's what this one looks like. And we can use our brush here and go from the corner of our nose to make sure that it lines up. Okay. And this here. Dot it a little bit more. Okay, now after that, I will take my spoolie and just kind of buff it out a little. You don't want the harsh lines of your pencil. And last but not least, I use an Anastasia brow brush, and I do a combination here of like this dark brown and this lighter, softer, smokier brown. Okay, I dip a little bit in the dark and then a little bit in the light, and all I do is I just kind of like comb it through. And that's about it. That's all I do, okay? If for some reason I've put too much of the powder on, I go back with my spoolie and soften it out, okay? Now, one thing I will mention is I chose to have this part squared off. My mother had hers rounded. When I go back, I may round it, get it rounded when I touch it up. But if I ever wanted to, with it being square, it is so easy for me to just draw, you know, and round that off myself. So I prefer to keep it square. I think I've been used to seeing myself that way for quite a while now, so it doesn't really bother me. I've never had anybody tell me that, you know, shouldn't be square or round or whatever. But yeah, that's it. So that is how I do my eyebrows. And again, I'll just show you on this side how light the tattooing actually is. This one here, you can actually see where the line is, and then it didn't really take under my brows, which is fine because like I said, I always plan to color them in because my brows, and I mentioned this to her, I didn't want them too dark. I needed more of just an outline so I can shade them in and it look natural. I know that tattooing is unnatural looking, depending on who you go to and what you get done. So again, this was more of just a guideline for me. It wasn't so much, you know, trying to get the perfect eyebrow. And the good thing about this was, you know, I had it done in the summer and I was able to go out, go swimming, whatever, and not feel insecure about, you know, my eyebrows not being looking. So like without this, I wish I would have, you could probably go back to the old video. I'll link it to here and you can see what my eyebrows look like without even just this line here, because you could see how my hair actually does not even grow there. So when she did that, you know, I knew right away that I was going to have to color it in, and it's just the way my eyebrows are. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this. If you have any other questions about the eyebrows or the tattooing process, let me know down below. I know a lot of you have been asking for an updated video, and that is why we are doing this today. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you have any questions, you can leave it down below. I'll be more than happy to answer them for you. If anybody else wants to jump in and answer them as well from their own personal experience, that'd be great. Best decision, again, I've ever made in my life, and I don't regret it one bit. See you guys in the next video. If you have any questions, comments, want to request a video, just leave it down below, and hopefully I'll be answering them for you. Okay, thanks guys. See you later.